We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Boston Red Sox. Andrew Benintendi is a man on a mission as he tries to bring his hitting streak to 20 games. Next. Nate Eovaldi gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
Now at the plate, David Fletcher, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
David Fletcher.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Now a flare out to left center. Martinez coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 27, Mike.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally.
Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is Benintendi, and that one is gone! A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout, the 297th of his career, and the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Into the box now, number 25. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Benintendi's got it, and there's one away. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. D-Row, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. One out, nobody on. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Dahlbeck over to his left. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Shohei Ohtani is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And this will rattle off the base of the monster. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Digging in, Jose Iglesias. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Ohtani at second with 2 down. Swing, and he pops him up. Verdugo's on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Here's Albert now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Boy, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Pujols, who's long been referred to as the machine. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. Popped up. And no one will get this one. And that misses up and in. 3-1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Verdugo. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Dylan Bundy, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
And the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike one. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Down the and this will kick off the third base bag. And the throw will be too late at first, so a strange play there as he'll wind up with an infield single.
Batting third.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right...
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And Verdugo goes in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Popped him up. Fletcher is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Standing in, Max Stassi. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year, as the Angels have now opened up a 4-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Batting 9,
At the plate now, Jahmai Jones. As he'll take a look at ball one. The average at 284 to begin play. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Verdugo has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
In now, David Fletcher. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
The center fielder, number 27.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Into the box, number 25. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. 2 out with the man at first. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Angels add 1 more to their lead. And leading off the inning, Rafael Devers, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that misses 1-1. Here's the pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And it's fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. And he takes
Ball
ball
four.
4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Bogaerts has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. No one out with a runner at second. Ripped down the first base line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Batting 6.
And that's an ideal start to the inning right here. The leadoff man strokes a double, and the next guy comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big inning.
J.D. Martinez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Trout giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Batting 7. The first base.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
At the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
And he pops it up, back behind second base. Iglesias will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Batting 8. The catcher. Christian.
Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Number 25 will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 for the Red Sox on the double by Bogaerts. In now is Anthony Rendon, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch.
No, that's down.
A bouncer up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
And they start the 3rd inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-0.
Aye. Aye. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Iglesias in front, 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez
Makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first.
But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Number 5, designated hitter, Albert.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And it's quickly 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Liner toward right center. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. Angels strand 1, but they lead it 4-1. Next will be the designated hitter, Michael Chavis, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1.
Yeah.
And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Up with it, Stassi. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Center fielder, number
And that'll bring up
16.
the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Standing in now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 1 out and a runner on second base. And Pedroia swings through that one as he's set down on strikes for the second out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
So now to the plate, Alex Verdugo.
Nope.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder, number 9.
In now, Jahmai Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
2-1 now. Now here it comes. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up, and if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. To the plate now, David Fletcher. Pitch outside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Fouled away.
Dever.
Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's down.
And he'll lay off
Two
the
balls,
curveball that's
two
in the
strikes.
dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And he struck him out.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with one
Xander
away. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball one. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Drilled down the line, and this is going to be a foul ball. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. There's ball 4.
That's in.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
J.D.
From the belt, the pitch.
Martinez.
The 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Snap throw from the catcher, and he saw it coming that time, back in standing. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail it 4-1. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
Trout.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Number 25 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this is low, ball 1. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this one is gone. A home run. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. Home run number 9 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
The batter, the right fielder.
Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Jose Iglesias is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. 0-1, here it comes. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. At the plate, Albert Pujols. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Houck offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ball even at 2-2. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Pedroia. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. But the Angels add 1 more to their lead, and it comes via the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's all Angels here, 5-1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Christian Vasquez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
And he takes strike 2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Two balls and no strikes.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
3-1 the count now. Bounce towards the mound. To Iglesias for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Next up for the Red Sox, Dustin Pedroia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of hitting.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one. As top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Max Stassi.
Max Stassi.
First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And that's not all that promising a number as they find themselves just 1 spot off the bottom in the American League. Hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogarts. And he's safe.
so frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Line towards center field. And Benintendi's got it to end the inning. Angels down. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Devers is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Here now the 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Xander Bogaerts is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The count now at 2-2. The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Crowd on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's J.D. Martinez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one. Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
The batter, the first baseman.
Into the box now, Bobby Dahlbeck. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. And thanks to the home run, the Red Sox draw a step closer. Marcus Walden is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 64, Marcus Walden.
New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mike Trout.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. 2-0.
No strike.
And now a pitch on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back. And it's gone into the monster seats. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout, number 298 in his career, and it's now 6-3.
Now batting.
At the plate now, number 25, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Bases are empty here, nobody out. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Anthony Rendon is on deck. Pulled toward right center field.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
Makes the play, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
Striding in, Anthony Rendon. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box, Shohei Ohtani. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Martinez to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Hit on the ground to third. Devers gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Angels do get one. Felix Pena gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 64, Felix Pena.
Last half of the 7th here, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
2-0 now. right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
The batter, the designated
One
hitter.
man is out in the Red Sox seventh, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. First offering on its way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. On to Lansdowne, and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
At the plate, Alex Verdugo. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. One and one, here it is. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Another 2-2 offering. Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Angels 6. Now in the box, Justin Upton is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Justin Upton.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. He'll start this one at 269. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A little over-anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Now the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Max Stassi is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
One strike.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Ball two as the breaking ball misses inside. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now here it comes.
The count is full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball four. Ready for another. Joe Adell will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Joe Adell.
The cutter runs outside, ball one. Runners on first with one down. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Freezes him, a strikeout looking.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. 1-1 the count. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit on the ground to third. Devers has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. They're up 6-4. Franklin Barreto stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base.
Now playing left field, number 59, Joe Adell.
Here now is Rafael Devers, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. Taylor Ward is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
This change defensively for the Angels. Now playing first base, number 3.
Hansel Robles is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Hansel Robles.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Behind 0-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
That's ball
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The next 3-2. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and you swing at a pitch that bad? Not good.
Here's the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score remains steady at 6-4. Matt Barnes enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Mike Trout will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here.
Trout.
Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
1-0.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder. Taylor Ward waits on deck. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Taylor Ward. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Verdugo is there, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rendon. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now. Three and 1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last. Ty Buttrey comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 31.
Into the box now, Bobby Dahlbeck. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Bobby.
Now here it comes.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 home. Hit hard up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. From the stretch.
Ball, that's outside.
Nobody out, runner on first. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. From the belt. kicks and deals.
3-2.
You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and
Now
watching
batting,
this
the
at bat,
designated hitter.
it's clear to me that his
Right
rhythm
ball.
and timing, they're just all off.
Hey,
Even
there.
as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Ball.
Breaking ball called just a bit
1 ball,
low.
1 strike.
Gets him to swing at a pitch
1
down
ball,
and out of the
2
zone,
strikes.
1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Hoping to send him packing, pitch on its way. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Andrew Benintendi waits on deck. 3-2 pitch. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. To Iglesias for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Center fielder, number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Angels have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Angels jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dylan Bundy earns his 5th winner of the year. Ty Buttrey records the save, his 10th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line